have just a couple more words of announcement. I'm going to ask Eowyn Willette if she wouldn't mind coming up. Eowyn's going to tell us about something that's coming up at the church soon. There are two really great works to me of Christian apologetics. Are you coming too, Isra? All right. So anyway, one of them is Mere Christianity, written by C.S. Lewis. And another one is the book Orthodoxy, written by a man named G.K. Chesterton. Some of you may know about Chesterton. I think it's interesting that both of these important works were written by men who were, for a long period in their adult lives, skeptics, people that were doubters of the faith. And they came to Christ in very strong ways, and they gave their minds over to defending the Christian faith. And Chesterton, who is the namesake of Chesterton Stage Productions, which is headed up by Christopher Willette, right out of our own church here. And Chesterton's first attempt at a play was this play called Magic, in which this duke invites to his home for a party a magician. And it brings up a lot of wonderful instances to talk about skepticism and faith. And Eowyn's, they're putting this production on next month, so she's here to tell you about it. So Eowyn and Isra.
You may wonder what it will be like when you come to Magic next door at the Heritage Chapel building. So let me tell you. If you were to come to Magic, you would go through the door, up the stairs, through the other door, and then go find somewhere to sit and awkwardly wait till the show starts. At this point, you would have some options. You could pretend as hard as you could to be a statue and be so overwhelmed by the vast throngs of people who have come to see our world-renowned show that you couldn't hear a word of what your companions are saying. Or you could try to press through the throngs of people and buy one of the phenomenal snacks we have provided. But all this shall be forgotten when the play begins, because you will simply be blown away by the astounding performance you will see. Also, Elias will be on stage, and as he will quite readily tell you, he is the most amazing actor in the world, and you should come simply for the privilege of seeing him act. Also, if you are lucky enough, after the performance, you may be able to obtain an autograph. And if you save it, it will almost be sure to prove valuable in the future, when the actors you see in this show will be rich and famous. And the money you get from selling the autographs will undoubtedly be a great many times what you paid to see the show. Therefore, if the amazing, awe-inspiring, thought-provoking, and all-around nuts experience of seeing the show was not enough to entice you already, the promise of future wealth will, I hope, win you over, because make no mistake, I shall be famous. Also, if you bring friends, which you are strongly encouraged to do, you will have a very great opportunity to talk to them about the spiritual themes in the show, and that is surely better than even the vast wealth you will undoubtedly get from selling the autographs. So, if you have plans, cancel them immediately. Your dear old grandmother can come see the show with you. She won't mind her 89th birthday plans being rearranged for a show as great as this one. And come see Magic, a fantastical comedy, on the 13th and 12th of April. And intermission is bring your own teacup because it's tea time and tea will be provided.
To clarify the days and times of the Fantastical comedy by G.K. Chesterton,